महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले।
बाप दादा यही चाहती है कि अभी इस वर्ष का होमवर्क यही रहे कि मुझे मुक्ति दिलाना, क्योंकि समस्याएं दिन प्रतिदिन बहुत बढ़ रही है। तो समस्या समाधान रूप में बदल जाए। मेहनत और समय समस्या मिटाने में नहीं लगे। क्या आपको अपने भक्तों की और समय की पुकार सुनाई नहीं देती? और बाबा ये चाहते हैं कि अभी समय अनुसार क्या परिवर्तन करना आवश्यक है। अभी अनुभवी मूर्त पर कोई न कोई अनुभव कराने की आवश्यकता। आप सबका चेहरा चलन ऐसा स्पष्ट दिखाई दे कि ये मुक्ति दाता के बच्चे, मुक्ति देने वाले। आपके मस्तक से चमकते हुए सितारे का अनुभव सिर्फ सुनाने से नहीं, लेकिन चेहरे से अनुभव। ये अनुभव, क्योंकि अनुभव नजदीक ले आता है। तो ये अनुभव चेहरे और चलन से, जैसे देखो साइंस के साधन अनुभव कराते हैं ना। अभी गर्मी की सीजन है तो गर्मी का और सर्दी का अनुभव करा रहे हैं ना। जब साइंस के साधन अनुभवी बनाते हैं तो क्या साइलेंस की पावर, शक्ति का अनुभव नहीं करा सकते? तो बाप दादा अभी बच्चों से यही चाहते हैं कि अनुभव की स्थिति में स्थित रहे, नैनों से, मस्तक से कोई न कोई शक्ति का अनुभव कराओ। सुनी हुई बात सुनने के समय अच्छी लगती है, लेकिन फिर कोई समस्या आती तो बोल भी जाते, लेकिन अनुभव जीवन भर तक भूलता नहीं है।
तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले, वो तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे।
ओम शांति। वेल, अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 25। निश्चय के फाउंडेशन को मजबूत कर सदा निर्भय और निश्चिंत रहो। आज का विषय है रूहानी डॉक्टर। अव्यक्त इशारे। जैसे डॉक्टर पेशेंट को पहले फेथ में लाते हैं, उन्हें विश्वास हो जाता है कि यह डॉक्टर बड़ा अच्छा है, यहाँ से शफा मिल जाएंगी। वैसे डॉक्टर कितनी भी बढ़िया दवाई दे दे, लेकिन अगर फेथ नहीं है तो उस दवाई का असर नहीं होता। ऐसे रूहानी डॉक्टरी में भी ऐसी शक्तिशाली स्टेज हो जो सबका फेथ हो जाए कि यहाँ पहुँचे हैं तो अवश्य कोई न कोई प्राप्ति होगी ही। अच्छा, अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे।
थी। सब ये रूहानी डॉक्टर्स है ना, चाहे मेडिकल डॉक्टर नहीं है पर स्पिरिचुअल डॉक्टर्स हैं। हम लोगों के लिए सब कुछ सहज है, सीख सकते हैं, कर भी सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे सामने बाप दादा एक उदाहरण है। बाबा को कहा ही जाता है दुख हरता सुख करता, और कई बार बाबा मुरलियों में कहते हैं कि मैं तुम्हारा रूहानी सर्जन हूँ। तो सर्जन होता है, एक डॉक्टर होता है। क्या फर्क है? डॉक्टर सिर्फ डॉक्टर है और सर्जन ऑपरेशन वगैरह करता है, राइट। तो बाबा के पास कई बार दादी जानकी कहती थी कि आओ ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी करा लो, अपना दिल खोल के बाबा के सामने बैठ जाओ, तो बाबा सर्जरी कर देगा। तो रूहानी डॉक्टर है बाबा। तो ऐसे मैंने कई बार अनुभव सुना है कि जब पहली बार साकार बाबा से मिलना हुआ तो बाबा का जो बोलने का तरीका था, जो वार्तालाप चली, जो अपनापन लगा, एकदम फीलिंग आ रही थी कि ये तो बाबा ही है। तो विश्वास बना। तो अगर हम सभी भी रूहानी डॉक्टर हैं तो हमें क्या करना होगा? एक बार हमारे पास कई लोग सुनाते हैं, क्योंकि देखो बाबा से जब हम मिले, ब्रह्मा बाबा बाबा मामा से मधुबन में, दिल्ली में तो कई बार मिले थे। तो बाबा, हम लोग बैठते थे, बाबा भी जमीन पर, हम सबके सामने बैठते थे, दृष्टि देते थे, टोली मिलती थी। तो ये जो समानता की भाव है, बाबा ने ऐसा नहीं कि परमात्मा है ऊंच से ऊंच है, नहीं, ऊंच से ऊंच तो है, पर मेरे बच्चे बच्चे कैसे होंगे? ऊंच से ऊंच बाप के बच्चे कैसे होंगे? ऊंच से ऊंच होंगे ना। तो जैसे बाबा ने एक जो समदृष्टि से देखा ना हमको, तो उससे विश्वास होता है। आप सबको अनुभव है बाबा का समदृष्टि का। कई बार तो बाबा कहता है आप लोगों की डबल पूजा होती है, मेरी सिंगल पूजा होती है। मेरी सिर्फ शिव के लिंग में, और आप लोगों की डबल कैसे होती है, शालिग्राम और देवी देवता। तो जैसे बाबा हम कितने ऊंचे हैं, बाबा से भी ऊंच है। समझे? तो इसलिए बाबा क्या कह रहे हैं, रूहानी डॉक्टर। जैसे डॉक्टर पेशेंट को पहले फेथ में लाते हैं, बात करेंगे, हालचाल पूछेंगे, थोड़ी ऐसे। कई बार तो ऐसी सर्जरी होती है जिसमें पूरा बेहोश नहीं करते, सिर्फ उस भाग को करते हैं, तो डॉक्टर बातें करते रहते। मुझे याद है मेरी नी सर्जरी हुई, तो जब टाँके खोल रहा था तो बता रहा था कि मैं जब खेलने गया फिर वहाँ ऐसा हुआ, वो कहानी सुनाता रहा और कर लिया। मन को भी थी, बहुत बातें करते हैं कि जैसे ध्यान हमारा न जाए। तो इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं जैसे डॉक्टर पेशेंट को फेथ में लाते हैं। आप में से कौन कौन कोर्स कराते हैं 7 दिन का? अच्छा, बहनें कराती हैं, भाई नहीं कराते? भाई भी कराते हैं, अच्छा। हम्म। उन्हें विश्वास हो जाता है कि डॉक्टर तो बहुत अच्छा है, तो बाबा कहते हैं जहां से शफा मिल जाएगी, ऐसा डॉक्टर के लिए सोचते हैं। जैसे डॉक्टर कितने भी बढ़िया दवाई दे दे, कई डॉक्टर होते हैं ना, बस पर्ची उठाई, लिख के दे दिया, लेकिन अगर फेथ नहीं है तो उस दवाई का भी असर नहीं होता। डॉक्टर पे विश्वास, फिर वो दवाई देगा उस पर विश्वास, नहीं तो दवाई पर भी नहीं होता है कि पता नहीं क्या दे रहा है, कितनी दवाई लिख के दे दी। क्या लगता है उनका, 1 2 3 दवाई। तो बाबा कहते हैं अगर फेथ नहीं है डॉक्टर पर तो दवाई का असर भी नहीं होता है। ऐसे रूहानी डॉक्टरी में भी ऐसी शक्तिशाली स्टेज हो जो सबका फेथ हो जाए कि यहाँ पहुंचे हैं तो अवश्य कोई ना कोई प्राप्ति होगी ही। मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ याद करने की, कैसे कितने उदाहरण होंगे। कईयों को तो बाबा के घर में जैसे ही आते हैं, कोई भी सेंटर हो, तो पहले तो शांति का वातावरण है, यहाँ तो बहुत शांति मिल रही है, ये तो बहुत ही, कई कहते हैं सिंपल है, बहुत रॉयल है। स्थान के बारे में फिर व्यक्ति से मिलते हैं, पहले स्थान होता है फिर व्यक्ति से मिलते हैं। तो व्यक्ति से जब मिलते हैं तो बात करने का तरीका बहुत रॉयल होना चाहिए। हमारे बाबा के पास बड़े बड़े ऑफिसर्स आते थे। हमारी दादी प्रकाश मणि, चीफ मिनिस्टर, गवर्नर, तो वो जब कोर्ट यार्ड में आ रहे होते थे ना, तो दादी भी आती थी अपने कमरे से, तो इतनी रॉयलिटी से दादी उनको नमस्कार करती थी, वो लोग भी करते थे। उनका मिलना जो होता था ना, वो बहुत सम्मान का होता था। इसलिए नहीं, कई बार बाबा कहता है कि बच्चों को एक होता है आप, दूसरा होता है तुम, तीसरा होता है तू, राइट? तो कौन सा सबसे अच्छा शब्द है? आप ऐसे हैं, तुम ऐसे हो, फिर कहते हैं तू ऐसे है। तो बाबा कहता है नहीं, मैनर्स होने चाहिए, बोलने में भी हमारी हमारी पर्सनालिटी का पता लगता है। और फिर क्या होता है, धैर्यता भी जरूरी है। क्योंकि सुनना पड़ता है पेशेंट का। और आजकल तो हर एक के पास कोई ना कोई समस्या है, और जब तक वो सुनाते नहीं है तो ज्ञान नहीं जाता बुद्धि में। पहले ऐसा नहीं होता था, आजकल बहुत होता है। सब सुनाएंगे, मेरे घर में ऐसे है, दफ्तर में ऐसे है, वहाँ ऐसे है, ये ठीक नहीं, वो ठीक नहीं, समस्याएं होती हैं उनके पास। सुन लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो अपनी बीमारी सुनाएगा जब तक नहीं, तो उसको डॉक्टर पर विश्वास भी नहीं होगा। तो इसलिए हर एक सोचे, क्योंकि जो धारणाएं होती हैं, नहीं, आजकल बाबा कहता है बच्चे स्वरूप में दिखाई दे। हम लोग जब छोटे थे तो बहुत डॉक्टर्स उन दिनों में नहीं होते, एक आता था, बट वो जो लेके आता था ना अपने औजार, वो एक लोहे के बॉक्स में लाता था, छोटा सा। तो हम सोचते थे ये कैसा डॉक्टर है। नहीं, कोई अच्छा होता है, पर्सनालिटी वाला डॉक्टर होता है, तो अच्छा सा कोई ब्रीफ केस लाएगा, ना कि लोहे की छोटी सी पेटी लेके आता था, और साइकिल पर आता था बेचारा। तो हम लोग छोटे थे तो हंसते थे कि हमारा डॉक्टर, पर दवाई अच्छी देता था। डिपेंड करता है ना क्या है। तो इसलिए 2-5 मिनट के लिए रूहानी डॉक्टर हूँ। कैसे मुझे पेशेंट्स को ऐसे बोलूं, ऐसे सुनूं, बोलूं भी और सुनूं भी। कई तो बोलते हैं, सुनते नहीं है, तो भी विश्वास नहीं होता है। तो विश्वास कैसे होगा? जब धैर्यता से, प्रेम से, और उसकी बातों पे विश्वास करो। पेशेंट, ये मत सोचो ये तो ऐसे ही बातें बना रहा है। नहीं, जो कह रहा है चलो गलत भी है, तो आपको सुनने में तो कोई हर्जा नहीं है। कई बार लगता है कि लंबी चौड़ी बात कर रहा है, पर कोई बात नहीं है। अपना विश्वास रख के सुनना बहुत जरूरी है। ओम शांति।
बाबा तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए।
अव्यक्तवाणी तारीख है 21 मई 1977। संगम युगी ब्राह्मण जीवन का विशेष गुण और कर्तव्य। चैलेंज की है ना कि हम विजयी बनेंगे। चैलेंज का आधार था बाप का साथ। तो जब पांडवों के साथ की यह विशेषता गाई हुई हो तो प्रैक्टिकल में कितना नशा होगा। माया के बड़े बड़े महावीर की पांडवों के आगे क्या रिजल्ट हुई, विनाश को प्राप्त हुए। ऐसे माया के विघ्नों को पार करने वाले अनुभव करते हो कि माया से घबराते हो। किसी भी प्रकार के माया के विघ्न आवे लेकिन त्रिकालदर्शी हो, अर्थात माया क्यों आती है और उसको भगाने का तरीका क्या है, यह सब जानने वाले। माया आ गई क्या करे ऐसे घबराने वाले नहीं। पांडवों का चित्र भी ग्वालों के रूप में दिखाते हैं। सदा ग्वाल बाल साथ रहते थे। चैतन्य अपना जड़ यादगार देख रहे हैं। यह वंडरफुल बात है ना। अच्छा, आगे की मूली कल सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।
तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए, हो सुन कर के मन हर्षाए। तुझे देख के आते बाबा याद, उस दिल पर जाऊं मैं बलिहार। आधार मूरत हो विश्व की तुम।
साफ हुए। मैंने क्या पाप किए पुण्य किए समझ के बाबा से जो पुराने पाप पे खत्म हो जाए, फिर बाबा को सामने देखो। बाबा जैसा है ना, जो सिखा रहा है ना, समझा रहा है ना, उसी अनुसार मुझे चलना है। श्रीमत मेरे तो सच्ची दिल से पुरुषार्थ है, समझा। दिल पुरुषार्थ सच्चे मन से नहीं कहेंगे। मन को शुद्ध बनाना, शांत बनाना, पर पुरुषार्थ सच्ची दिल से करना। तो साहब राजी है। फिर नियत साफ मुराद हासिल। ये तीन बातें अंदर से पक्की है ना, तो कहेंगे हमारे जैसा सुखी संसार में कोई नहीं। सारा संसार सुखी हो जाए ना, ये आपकी भावना है। ओके, ओम शांति। अब मुनि बहन आती है, इसलिए भाई अब कहती तुम सबसे मिली ना, तो मुनि बहन को खुशी होती है। नहीं
जी दादी,
हाँ, ये खुशी
जैसे
होती
दादी जी सबसे मिलते थे, बात करते थे, ऐसे अभी आप मिलते हो तो अच्छा लगता है ना सबको। आप सबको बहुत अच्छा लगा ना।
हाँ, मैं भी खुश होती हूँ। मैंने भी इनसे प्रॉमिस किया हुआ है, मुनि बहन से प्रॉमिस करना चाहिए। तो मुनि बहन मैं मिस नहीं करेंगी, भले कहीं भी जाएंगी। ये भाग्य है मधुबन में, इतना बड़ा भाग्य मिले। ये भाग्य बनाना हो ना, तो मैं सिखाएंगी प्रैक्टिकल बताएंगी। बस बिंदी लगाते जाओ, भाग्य बनाते जाओ, जो सेवा सामने आवे ना। हाँ जी, ये मैं कैसे करूं नहीं कहना हूं, और कोई कर लेगा।
चलती थी आप जैसे कोई परी, आप में गजब थी शक्ति भरी।
फक्र से कहती बाबा है साथी, क्या कर लेगा तूफान आंधी। शत शत नमन है आपको दादी, जान से प्यारी जान की दादी। Om Shanti. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. Spiritual doctor. A doctor, first of all, instills faith in a patient, and the patient has the faith that that doctor is very good and that he will cure him. A doctor may give the best medicine, but if they don't have faith, that medicine will not work. In the same way, have such a powerful stage in being a spiritual doctor that everyone has the faith that since they have come here, they will definitely receive one or another attainment. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 25. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. Today's topic, spiritual doctor. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We all can feel the power, many powers of Dadi Janki. Power of love, power of silence, power of churning knowledge, many, many powers. So even they say few words, but we feel so powerful, right? This will be the 6th year on Friday for Dadi to reach to her stage of perfection. Dadi was 104. And she had just all the time, every breath, I have to, first she used to say, I have to take Baba with me all over the world. So wherever, new country, new place, I have to go, I have to go. We will say that, it's too much travel. I remember many, many times in the region where I was, when she will visit, she would want to go to every country. She was physically very short but lot of power, lot of energy. And one thing I like, must be all Dadis, but Dadi Janki was fearless. So once we went somewhere, new country, Guatemala, Dadi and myself. So some or other, because they speak Spanish, we speak English. So they made both of us sit in the immigration office. And Dadi was just in deep silence. And of course, they let us go and we went. And when we went, the public program was almost over. because it took 1 hour extra. From airport, we were supposed to go directly for public program. So it was almost finishing. So when we reached there, then, she just started talking. Then we gave Toli blessing. And next morning was Thursday. But Guatemala is a very, very beautiful country, small. But two sisters there, even before coming to Gyan, they had just come in Gyan. Before coming to Gyan, they had built a very big, they call it temple in their own way, very big hall. And a very, very big, because both of them, one was doctor and other had, companies of pharmacy and both very rich. So next morning was Thursday. So Daddy asked them, who is coming? Daddy said, no one. They said, but Daddy announced in public program, tomorrow morning I am here. Those who want to come can come. So in the morning, all Daddies had this thing to go in the kitchen. So she went in their kitchen to see what bhog they're making, what they do. So they had made a very big pot of bhog. It was salty soup and something sweet. So Daddy was very happy to see so much bhog. And so in the morning, when it was 7 in the morning, people start. We didn't expect any, but there were 35 souls who came. And that was enough bhog for everyone. So Daddy, one place we went, they said 20 coming, and they made little bit bhog. So Daddy said, because they made bhog with lot of love, the souls were pulled to come. So it's especially for bhog, proper fruits. Like there are some they bring fruits, very good quality, very good color, banana. And some they bring it like they're not very good fruits. No, they don't look good. Taste definitely won't be very good. So it's the bhavna, right? As much bhavna, especially for offering bhog. Sometimes here I tell them, why you have to make so much bhog? But their bhavna. Before offering bhog, they show me 50 fruits, 90 this, 9. How much time it must be taking. But they know that if they offer to Baba and Dadis, then Bhandara will remain more and more full. It's not wastage, but it's bhavna. Even as I said, so much work. But when we asked brother, he said so many mothers come in the morning and they all want to help in making bhog. So they never have problem with whether food or help and everything. So Dadi Janki had that bhavna. So much bhavna. In London, she taught everyone love for offering bhog, love for many things. Because in London, when she went, she came in 74. I think it was month of September. I was there. Everything she will do is with bhavna. And because of that, it keeps growing, keeps growing. There are some places they say, oh, we don't have much, we don't have much. And some places they have little, but they say, oh, we have everything. So I think it's our Dadi had that feeling. She saw the yajna in the beginning was so full. And she also saw the yagya when there was nothing. So anyway, Baba, she was a good doctor also. She knew how to help souls. So Baba is talking about spiritual doctor. A doctor, first of all, Baba said what doctor does is instill faith in a patient. And the patient has the faith that doctor is very good and that he will definitely cure me. So Baba says that a doctor may give the best medicine, but they don't have faith that medicine will not work in the same way, have such a powerful stage in being a spiritual doctor. That everyone has the faith that since they have come here, they will definitely receive one or another attainment. Here Baba is comparing medicine to attainments because attainments brings also relief, right? If you experience happiness, then sorrow is replaced. So everyone has to learn how to be a good spiritual doctor. Good doctor, long queues, right? So many patients. So an ordinary doctor waiting for patient. No, Baba gives example of lawyer. One lawyer doesn't have enough money for black court. And one lawyer, he charges 100,000 more. Maximum fee is lawyer's fee, more than doctor's fee. Because there is, these days especially, there are two things, accountant and lawyer. Dadi Janki always teaches us, when start new center, you have at least one good accountant and one good lawyer. Because whenever there is something, you need a good lawyer. Right? So Baba is inspiring us to be a good spiritual doctor. Oh, Shanti.
Hello, Didi, and greetings from Australia.
Hello, Brother Charlie. You already reached Australia, right?
Yes, I've been here 1 week, almost 1 week. Missing you and Madhavan.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. Different groups come, they go, then another group come and
Didi, I was listening to you this morning and you were saying how Daddy Janki was so fearless and the Avyak signal is about being completely fearless. And even in this morning's Murli, Baba is talking about being a Mahavir. And Baba is saying that a Mahavir is not afraid of anything. And I just wonder whether you could share with us how you see a Mahavir, what is spiritually a Mahavir at this time in our world, the one who really lets go fear.
Mm. I sometimes emerge Mama, and how she was, had to speak truth. Truth has truth, right? So when she had to represent uh, womanly in the court, and she had to take oath, and she said, "I am not going to take oath because this Gita doesn't have who is the sermonizer of Gita. So it's not true Gita. I don't believe that God is omnipresent because when they start the oath, they always say, I hold this Gita in hand, and then they say, I see God everywhere, Hazir Nazir. So they have to say certain things. And she said, no, according to knowledge, I cannot say it. And she was so bold. And the lawyers and judge keep reminding her, this is court. This is not spiritual satsang. So you cannot say things like this. But she was so firm that they will beg her, to just answer what we are asking, do what we are asking you to do. And she said, no, I will not do it. I will do what is truth. And they had to give up finally because they knew that they won't be able to convince her. So I feel that Mahavir, uh, the brave one, is who stays with the truth, doesn't kind of dilute or kind of half and half, but a Mahavir soul will always uh, speak the truth, truth only truth. So I think that Dadis had that quality definitely. But I also always say that I have seen you being challenged so many ways in by different people, different situations. But your happiness, your laughter, you are also very fearless. So I can call you Mahavir also.
Thank you so much, Didi. Didi, when we were in Hyderabad, the city is quite small, the center of the city. And we drove by the court, very old court where Mama wouldn't swear on the Gita, and it just brought back amazing feelings of the courage of the early days. Because in today's Moli, when Baba's talking about being fearless, I think he's talking a lot about following a pure life in this world. But he said the worst thing that can happen to you is you'll get insulted, like it's nothing. And why do you feel that often when we are insulted by those close to us, it seems to affect us quite deeply? Because the way Baba's saying it, the only real problem if you follow a pure life, you'll just be insulted. That's nothing. Baba's sort of making out it's not a big deal. Why isn't being insulted such a sort of, it hits very deeply inside of us?
There was a time when Baba used to say a lot, and we also, that when someone comes to Baba's home and you start talking about soul consciousness, being a deity, those who belong to deity religion, they will instantly believe it and say, yes, yes, that's what I want to be. But those who don't belong to deity religion, Baba said you can argue with them, try to convince them, but they won't really agree to that. So I think that those who belong to deity religion, that is why Baba also says sometimes, like you try to convince the souls, that you are deity and all that. You can argue with them, spend a lot of time, energy, but it won't be useful. When you look at the soul and see that is soul responding in a positive way, then continue, but for us, we keep changing our course, right? Our style of course, our matter in the course. And I feel that we should give as it is. And especially I know Australians, in the beginning, all those in Australia, you all love traditional way of pictures, of quotes and everything. And some still miss it and they say, oh, we love those old days, they were very beautiful. So I think that, this is how we know the pulse, and then we spend time with them and use our energy and time, everything on Baba's children. Then we know they are Baba's children. But these days we do differently. We want to change, right? So recently, a new type of experimental teachers training. And they asked me, and I said, well, I will not change anything. I will give as it is. Because if you ask most of us, what did you like most? God has come. But we don't tell people these days, God has come, right? And so, like, should we call it, say something in the beginning, or should we say it in the end, after 7 days course? Or very first day we say, this is the knowledge given to us by God. So it depends on how we give course and how we, so should we
Didi,
make it more? Yes, sorry.
no, sorry, I interrupted. Didi, do you feel that maybe we're a little bit soft, wondering, thinking, will this person accept the knowledge? And so rather than speaking the truth, and when you speak the truth with a lot of respect, do you feel people will, even if they don't believe it, they will accept it? Or do you feel we're a little bit soft these days, thinking, oh, they're from different backgrounds, different religions, they may not accept. So we then, we don't really give the strength of the knowledge.
I think that Baba says that, especially first 3 lessons, the souls of all different religions will accept it. But then when it comes to cycle and, all that, then I think, then we know that which one is of deity, religion, they will continue. So I think that we don't need to change it. It depends on to what extent they accept. And then, that is why there is a time, I don't know which country I went, they have course A and course B. So first they give 3 lessons and then they ask them, are they interested further? There will be more on cycle, all that. And if they agree, then they join that B class or number 2 class. Otherwise, they leave them there. And Baba says there are souls who will come and they are the souls for uh, life of liberation more than liberation in life. So recognizing and then let it be, but not change our route, in the sense of you have to give everything, otherwise how will they understand about time, about Baba, about later on Murli, everything. So I think that we should stick to it and but then divide it maybe, first 3, 4 lessons, and then if they are ready, then we give them another part.
Didi, today Baba is taking up in the Muli the theme of fear also. And he says many times there's nothing to be afraid of. Why is it sometimes that there's a fear in many of being defamed by others? Sometimes, what is it in us that makes us sort of afraid, fearful about being rejected or defamed by someone? It seems to be one of the biggest fears in the human soul.
I mean, I think that It's like some people have nature to worry and some don't, right? Some worry over every little thing, and some, they say it's all right, be carefree, right? Same is the fear. Some people have fear of everything, little, big, every situation, up to an extent. If I say this, what will other think? What will this one think? But that's also fear, no, in a way. But there are some, they say, no, this is right, I'm going to. So it's a sanskar of fear, which might be coming from past birth, or that those sanskars keep emerging all the time. So to be fearless, we should really look deeply into, is this my sanskar? And then change that sanskar into faith. Remove fear, keep using faith. And faith will change into their power, their strength, or whatever. So I think fear is also a sanskar.
I
Like
remember once that.
feeling humiliated. It's a sanskar. Some feel all the time. Not being loved is a sanskar. So there are a lot of these sanskars which we carry. And if we find it the root, then we could change it there.
Didi, I remember once Daddy Janki talking about this, and she said, like, fear is directly related to our karmic accounts. And she said the more outstanding karmic account, the more fear we have. What do you feel about that? Is it that we have a fear of facing the past, the accounts of the past?
That's what I said, sanskar, no? Because that is what any bondage, any karmas leave a sanskar in us, right? Many, we find that they have a certain way of behavior and they try their best. We help them, but it's the sanskar. And for that, they have to find, let's say, if somebody gets upset very quickly because they don't have patience or they don't know how to trust others. So they have to check and bring that quality, bring that virtue, right? Which is very, very important. So if you bring that virtue, replace that sanskar, then I think you could be fearless. You could be one who always very stable.
Didi, what is the role of honesty in becoming fearless? Do you think if we are so clean inside with the self and Baba and others, do you think that's a pathway that really helps us become more fearless?
Definitely. We have to believe in honesty, truth. And when we believe it, then that power. So, Dadi Janki started, it was very short, but she said one of the thing is always remember that Master will be pleased if your heart is honest. So I think if Baba is pleased, then everything works in a different way, right? But if I'm not honest, of course there is always fear, but also Master will not be pleased. So if Master is not pleased, then how will things work out in our life? So definitely honesty is very important for winning the heart of Baba and also to become fearless.
And Didi, how much would you say dependent nature, when we have a dependent nature, maybe we are easily attached, and that then builds a fear of losing that which I'm dependent on. How much is the pathway to being fearless dealing with my dependent nature, dealing with my own attachments?
Yeah, dependency is a big thing. I think that if we believe that whatever is needed by me, it will come, it will happen. But if there is this subtle fear that if I let go this person, if I just be very detached, then what's going to happen to me? You know, internally this fear is there. But if you know that it has always happened in the life, right person appears at the right time to help. So I don't have to depend on or have attachment with any particular souls. You know, internally we have to, that it has always worked out. Somebody has always come forward to cooperate me. And so this kind of faith, because it's the faith, no? Once we have faith, then we are fearless. Baba had been this whole month talking about faith and fearless, which is very, very important. So foundation is faith. And the quality which is in the faith is fearless. Right?
Mm.
Like Brahma Baba,
Indeed.
how fearless was he, right?
So fearless. Yeah. Didi, just seeing the atmosphere of our world changing so fast, and our poor human family is so afraid at the moment. There's anxiety is just going so high. What would you say to Baba's children to make sure that we don't absorb this atmosphere? We don't get influenced by all the fear in the minds of the everyone around us. What will happen? What's going to happen? What would you suggest to all of us to really make ourselves unshakable and stable at this time of uncertainty?
There are two things. One is we always remember that Baba had said all this will happen. See, when the vices are increasing, souls are becoming more and more tamopradhan, then all these things will keep happening. You know, we know that. But now is looking at whether it is personal safety or our Baba's children, all. I think that also internally to have faith that Baba will take care of us. And, you know, looking at wherever Baba's children are, Baba's centers are, you know, I had been asking them or they send us the news. They all are okay. They all are safe. Hearing that also help others, those who have fear or anxiety. Lot of Baba's children have anxiety. Now, getting in the plane, some took 35 hours to reach New York. Some took 24, some taking only 16 hours. So I think that depends on thinking that whatever it is for me, I have to have tolerance, I have to have faith, and know that Baba will make me reach because I'm going for Baba's service, right? So I think internally using the faith, Baba's versions and Baba's blessing definitely can help us.
Didi, one final question, because I know we should probably finish up. Probably the biggest, the mother of all fears is the fear of death. Do you think we have to consciously prepare ourselves, or do you feel that just the natural practice of soul consciousness and remembrance is enough, that naturally we conquer that fear of death?
No, Baba always says, you have died alive already, right? And then also, if part has to change, then body has to change also, no? Because body is the costume and I have to play new parts, so I will need new costume. So everyone's part, when it finishes or it changes, I think there are different ways to look at that, you know. And that is why in Brahmin life, we don't use word death. Say so and so left body. so and so became awake, so and so became perfect. We don't say this one died, right? Because for us there is soul is immortal, changing costumes to play my part, so this thought of death really within Brahmin family is not very common, right? It is more like dying alive and a moth on the flame. Some beautiful things come in the mind. And we know that especially for that, they say that that moment is fixed, right? Whatever they say, you can have 5 people as guards around you, but when it's time to go, nobody can save you. But yes, we know that death also is like exit door now. So if we enter, then we have exit also. So we call that exit door. So gradually, with knowledge, there is understanding and there shouldn't be fear.
Thank you so much, Didi, and everyone in Australia and around sends special love to you. And it's really lovely to see you this morning.
Yeah, when I was meeting the group of double foreigners, they are 700 in Gyan Sarovar. And when we had every region to get up, Asia had maximum 300 some. I know Sri Lanka, Malaysia, they have large number. But there was Vietnam 50, lot of souls from Asia, and so it was quite a big group. So I think you know about it.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you, Brother
Thank you
Chai.
so much, Didi.
And tell everyone they are safe, don't worry. Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 am to 4:45 am. In the evening 5 to 5:30 p.m. Avikti Children Murli class 6 o'clock Pathi will start, followed by Hindi series, English series and chit chat. So now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.
तशरीफ लाए है मुझसे मोहब्बत, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए। यूं खातिर मेरे तुम जो तशरीफ लाए है मुझसे मोहब्बत, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल दिलो तख्त है, पाक तेरा जहां में दिलो तख्त है, साया तेरा मुझ पे हर वक्त है। बादशाह तू मुझे अपने दिल का बनाए, बादशाह तू मुझे अपने दिल का बनाए। है मुझसे मोहब्बत ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए। देखे तालीम तूने मुझको संभाला, देखे तालीम तूने मुझको संभाला। तेरा शुक्रिया दिल से ओ अल्लाह ताला, तेरी ही बदौलत है चलते कदम, हो तेरी ही बदौलत है चलते कदम। कैसे भूलेंगे तेरा एहसान हम, ओ इल्म तेरा रूहानी हमें पसंद आए, इल्म तेरा रूहानी हमें पसंद आए। है मुझसे मोहब्बत ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए, ये दिल मेरा गाए।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।